Hello everybody, this is Pyra, and this video is a little overdue. However, I wanted to get it out just in time for the next Letter from the Producer live happening this coming Friday. So unfortunately, if you want to know why this is overdue video, definitely check out my social posts or my Discord as of late. But without further ado, let's get into it. So PLL 90, you heard that right, is going to be happening this Friday, December 5th at 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Ugh, gross. Otherwise known as 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, as usual, you can see this on YouTube Live, Nico Live, or Twitch. And the show details for this letter from the producer is going to mainly be focusing around patch 7.4 part 2. So we already had back on Halloween this year the PLL 89, which really started mapping out what we will be getting in patch 7.4, and we should get a little bit more of a deep dive into that, as well as some updates on miscellaneous things. So Tuesday, December 16th, we know is the confirmed date of the patch 7.4 launch, and we know few weeks after that will be the next patch update post then for the Savage Arcadian raid tier. Now, let's get into, before we speculate about what we're getting in this next PLL, let's just kind of already map out what we know. So, based on the previous live letter, number 89, we got a ton of information and a lot of surprises we weren't expecting. So, we know for patch 7.4, we will be getting new MSQ, new dungeons related to the MSQ, a new trial, both normal and extreme versions. We will be getting Tsukiyomi's Pain Unreal, Arcadian Heavyweight Normal, and then of course Savage in January, as they mentioned, a new Frontlines map, some new UI things, including new color schemes and a new command panel. We will finally be getting the strategy board after like 2 years or something like that of being promised a sort of like in-game rating slash just normal content strategy board. The biggest like crazy announcement, I guess, for every type of player, regardless of casual or raider or anything in between, is unlocked glam restrictions. So we know we're getting fully unlocked glam restrictions. There will be no glam restrictions between jobs unless it's say for like a specific weapon, but gear restrictions are going to be pretty open come patch 7.4. We'll also be getting even more Hildebrand. New fun things like a little Air Force One update. We'll be getting a new map. And some of the other big things too, we're getting another step in the Phantom Weapon relics, new Phantom jobs, and also an Occult Crescent update, new Cosmic Exploration Star, and finally, new variant dungeon. So that last live letter had a ton of information. I'll post a link in the comments below with my kind of TLDR of that information from the previous live letter. And now you're really here about what we can possibly learn from Friday's PLL. So the first thing that we will likely get is a patch 7.4 trailer. So typically the trailer will always show us a little teaser, a little slice of kind of what we can expect from the MSQ and the direction of the MSQ, as well as maybe some of the new things being highlighted here and there in little snippets. We will likely get Yoshi P giving us a gameplay version of some of the new things, including the Trial, the Unreal, the Arcadian Heavyweight, maps, maybe not all of them for spoilers, of course, but maybe some of them, the new Occult Crescent map, new variant dungeons, and pretty much almost everything content-wise, like instance content-wise, that we heard about the live letter, or at least maybe little sample snippets of those. Likely, we'll get a deeper dive into the new features. I'm especially hoping and expecting some more strategy board look, like a deeper dive at the strategy board that they're going to implement, and hoping that that's in before the Savage raid tier. And likely other things that we will see is probably some unlocked glams footage I can expect. I don't know if I'm 100% confident about that. However, if they're showing us this new system, we received the screenshots before, but I could see them playing around with it in real time on the live letter. Typically, we'll also see new mounts and minions. I believe with the last round of Arcadian, they did show us what the final mount was, so who knows, maybe we will get a little sneak peek of what that will be. And finally, the last thing that I think that they'll definitely touch upon is FanFest. So I could be wrong there as well. However, we know since the last PLL, we did receive FanFest tickets. I, thank goodness, was able to snag myself some. I've never been before, so I'm so excited, and I'll make a completely separate video about that. However, I would be surprised if they didn't say anything about FanFest. I feel like we might get like a little bit something more, but we'll see. We will see. And yeah, I mean, overall, that's kind of it for this video. We had a ton of surprises last live letter, so I would definitely tune into this one if you have the opportunity, and if not, I'll get you with a 5-minute or less TLDR after the live letter ends. So thank you so much for hanging out, friends. If you want more Final Fantasy XIV news, tips, guides, etc., hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to me and it helps me with the channel. And I'm live with Final Fantasy and variety games most every day of the week. So come hang out, join the chaos, and we will see you in game. Bye!